justice to the vigilante group known as the French 75. We are here to award Stephen Lockjaw with the Medal of Honor.
You have to understand, Willa.
Me and Mom used to run around and do some real bad. They got hurt. Now they're coming after.
You know when you leave a theater and you're just kind of almost on a high from what you just saw? That would be this movie. One battle after another. Saw it last night, and I have to say, this is like, next to Sinners, this is probably going to be my favorite movie of the year. This movie was a 10 out of 10. I love this entire cast. Just a lot of the themes they talked about in this movie kind of like blew me away. Just for like the themes that they were able to present in front of this almost 3-hour movie. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about this. Now, I'm going to try to be non-spoiler as possible, but this movie has a difficult plot. So I think I'm going to have to do another video about like a spoiler to kind of actually give you guys a more in-depth review about this movie. So the movie essentially stars, of course, obviously, Leonardo DiCaprio as Bob Ferguson, a revolutionary kind of activist, if you will. Him and Tiana Taylor, who plays Beverly Hills. You have to excuse me. Her name is very confusing. But that's who the character of Tiana Taylor plays in this. And they are revolutionary. They revolt against the cause of the government. A whole bunch of different things, scenarios. They liberate Mexicans or encampments, and they just do a whole bunch of bad shit to a good cause. But until their delight, one of their revolutionary methods go awry, and someone ends up dying. And so now Leonardo DiCaprio and now his daughter, who he has a baby with, Miss Beverly, they must go on the run, and they stay on the run for almost 16 years. And to the colonel, who ends up catching all of them, must now catch Leonardo DiCaprio's character Bob while trying to also capture his daughter for a. But I have to say, like, I know that plot was kind of over, but this movie it touches so many different facets of things that wasn't expecting. Just the lay of racism, deportation, immigration. This movie just like it doesn't stay in one line. Like it goes up and down around the corner. But the way this is almost a 3-hour long movie, and the way that all these characters come together, it's almost like every Leonardo DiCaprio movie you see, he's the main lead. But it's almost like in this movie, everyone was the lead. And it was just so crazy. Tiana Taylor, I think, should get at least an Oscar nod for this. We all know Leonardo DiCaprio is going to get one. And shout out to Miss Chase right here, who plays Willa, Leonardo DiCaprio's daughter, and she's from my hometown, Indianapolis. Stand up. I thought her and Sean Penn character, the Colonel, stood out the most. Like they were kind of the central piece of this movie, if you will. A lot of things center around those two characters, and the themes about also the underlining themes about this movie, far like kind of like the bigotry and the racism, and almost kind of like they had like almost kind of like a cult KKK in here, which was kind of like the underling, kind of like almost villain, if you will. But that's something I'm not going to touch on. That's when you're going to have to go see this movie yourself. But like I said, all in all, I thought this movie was so solid. Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, Regina Hall, Chase Infinity, like all these characters are just so, especially Benicio del Toro character as a sensei, hilarious. It's a scene in the movie where he goes, Bob is on the run, and in Spanish Harriet Tubman situation going at the house, because he was his own revolutionary kind of, he would help immigrants and people crossing the border. He would help them pass, and he had that all at his house. They threw so much at this. And the other thing about this movie, besides the acting, the comedy in this movie was actually hilarious. Like, and I almost felt for Leonardo DiCaprio's character, because he's like this revolutionary person, and now he goes on a bender for like the next 15 years of this drugs and alcohol, because he's kind of trying to escape the fact that his girl has left him with this child who he's raised. He's kind of on the run, so he's kind of like a grifter, and he's not really like, he's off the grid. He doesn't have a cell phone. Like, he's so deep into hiding, and he's just, all he does is just smoke weed all day and get high, and now when it comes time to be active again because people are out for you again, it's like he's in the midst of like, I'm a revolutionary, but I'm too still high and I'm a stoner. It's just he does it so perfectly and it's so hilarious. So like I said, this movie's a 10 out of 10. Like for me, like it like, and I took my mom and my grandmother to go see it. Usually they fall asleep. Well, my mom definitely falls asleep in movies. She loved it. Like she stayed up the whole time. And this probably has one of the best ending scenes that I've seen in an extremely long time. Like I just love the ending of this movie. I was just like, I didn't see it coming. Like it was like a nice chase scene. I was just kind of like, oh shit. Like the way it ended. And also, let me show you guys this. So this was Bob's character, obviously, movie for one of the scenes, and they had a prop set up. As you can see, I'm on the phone just like Bob. I love like one of these screens, and they also gave us some swag too. Let me show it to you. They gave us this one battle after another hat, and they also gave me the glasses, like the glasses he had on, but I can't find the picture right now. But like when you talk to about like movies that just kind of make you feel something, to me this is it. Like this was a hilarious movie, and it was like a very serious tone movie as well. Like the underlying things of racism, immigration, deportation, bigotry. Like it kind of wrapped it kind of almost in this kind of like beautiful dysfunctional dysfunctional basket, if you will. But like I probably will go see this movie again. It was just to me for it to be almost 3 hours. The time flew by like it was a regular 2 hour movie. So the movie comes out tomorrow, guys. Please go see it on early screening on Thursday or Friday. Drop those comments once you do see this and let me know what you guys think of it. All right, guys. Holla at you later.